Hey guys, welcome to my tarot channel. I am gonna just start doing the channel for all the people that watch. There's a whole bunch of good channels out there. I just decided that I'd start doing it. I'd rather just do it for you guys for, I don't even know when, it's more of just a fun thing for me. I got a few different decks. I'm gonna do the subject of love because that seems to be everybody's biggest interest. Today I'm going to do the Virgo one because it seems like the Virgo, it was just drawn to me. Actually, it was drawn to me as I flipped this the opposite way. Something about Virgo feel like they're on a time limit. Something, and I looked up the astrology for the full moon, and there's a lot of there's a lot of tension on timing and confusion, and I feel like everyone's been feeling it. I've had a little bit extra of that, but I see a lot of my friends and a lot of my, my close family members, as well as people that I'm just coming across presently with, dealing with something. So I'd like to narrow it down to let's see what we're dealing with, but it has to do with love, whether that be love of yourself, whether that be love of a partner, whether that be love of work, whatever your love thing is. So I'm gonna start by shuffling for you guys. So I'm gonna do an animal card for you guys, and I did a whole pre-shuffle for you guys, and I saw a lot of confusion, like a need for self-reflection, a need for self-awareness, and so this is particularly aiming at Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus rising. It's all of those. Something about the Virgo is self-awakening, I would say. So this is also what I got in the pre-shuffle. So this is Peacock Spirit. I don't feel like this is you. So this is something, either a love interest, somebody that's not in your life. Um, it's a partner. It's a person. It's something, because it was quite a bit in the pre-shuffle. So let's see what you come up as. I was doing the pre-shuffle and you guys kept coming up, but that one kept coming up behind or next to. There's a whole bunch of different things. So the peacock is a beautiful, beautiful creature. When they get excited, or when they see something pretty, they will walk up to it and they will show its feathers. They'll try to woo it. They know how pretty they are. They know they can do a little dance and they can ruffle their feathers all big, and they'll get the attention of pretty much every animal. They can use that as an attraction method, or they can use it as a fear method, to intimidate creatures. They're also really good watch dogs, loyal, they're loud. Um, they they can be really flamboyant, but it looks to me like this is somebody that you are 100% dealing with. And so you showed up right now. This is also an air. If you can see the alchemical, it's air. So the shadow side of this peacock would be somebody that's flamboyant, egotistical, maybe unawakened, hard-headed, stubborn, stuck in the ways. They have their routine. This is how they do it. I don't think they would know how to flirt other than just showing all their feathers at one time. It's kind of like, whoa. Um, I'm getting Leo, but that's just a feeling that I have, even though it's air. Take it as an air. Doesn't have to be a Leo. Could be a fire sign. Could be just whatever, depending. There's blue and yellow in this, so I don't know, for some reason Leo to me, and Leos are kind of flamboyant like that as well. Not to say anything bad on a Leo. And for you guys, I got the bee. Let's see if I can focus right there. So the bee, this is the first thing that I think of is honey. But in order to make honey, it's an incredibly long, tiring process. It's a bee that is working, busy, busy, busy. As I'm looking at this from a distance, I'm seeing like a large circle. like around this bee, like as if moving quickly or just tunnel vision. Or I mean, look at this. You just look at this bee, and it is just. I'm gonna see if you can see it up close. It is just. That's it. That's the bee, and you just focus and it's circle straight on that bee, just right there. Only bee on mine, like that. I just got to do my thing. Just being a bee. That is what it is. I'm a busy, busy bee. It's also saying to me that the shadow side of a bee is they work so much I don't even think they know they're a bee. They're not aware. There's so many layers to that picture. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can make it go up a little bit. So the shadow side would be the bee is constantly moving. I do feel like even though that they're looking, the peacock is 100% looking at that bee, giving it eyes, kind of like focused on it, but also aware that it's not going to be able to woo this soul in peacock form. I don't think a bee would be impressed by a peacock. However, that peacock is impressed by that bee because the bee is not the true form. I do want to say the bee is you, Virgo. 100% you. 100% you. So just take that as it resonates. Maybe a little bit self-reflection is due. I'm trying to decide right now how to start. Let me see with my decks which one I want to start with. So the one I just did was the Wild Unknown Spirit. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to do the After Tarot. I'm feeling like it's probably what's going to resonate best with you guys. So in my pre-shuffle, as I was doing the pre-shuffle, I turned that. This is a crazy shuffle. Sorry, guys. As I was doing the bee meditation, I was feeling kind of bee related because it felt like I was in a rush. It felt like I didn't have enough time in the day to make the honey. I feel like I was just trying to make honey and take that into work, take that into love life, take that into your life, because you can't even look at peacock. Yeah, peacock's staring at you. You're in the same environment, but this could be somebody you work with, somebody you're dating, somebody that's just in your environment around you. Maybe this peacock isn't even in your environment around you, but they're watching you from social media because those eyes are quite intense on this bee. So let's see what we can get for you guys to start with. So we've got Queen of Cups. Oh, let me fix it for you guys. Queen of Cups and Four of Swords. Queen of Cups is water. Four of Swords would be air signs: Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. We've got Two of Cups. I want to say that this Queen of Cups right here, I'm going to put this Queen of Cups, I'm going to put this Four of Swords, I'm going to put this Two of Cups underneath this bee right here. Remember, that bee is you. So I want to say you're coming across right now as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, meaning you don't really want to feel your emotion. And it's backed right now by the fact that you have the Four of Swords. Like, okay, so imagine if, the bee is your physical body and the swords would be your spiritual body. So you are moving, but in your soul, you are having to take a rest, to sit down, to get into a point of relaxation, acceptance, gaining self-reflection, sit back. So you're moving, but you're actually very rested. And then it's followed by the Two of Cups, which is, it promotes the Four of Swords, the Queen of Cups, saying that you are in a place right now where it is so much deeper than the physical. Like, you are moving to keep your mind off of something else. You're 100% just staying distracted. I'm guessing maybe it could be yourself. It could be the peacock. You could be single. You could be missing somebody. Let's see what we have here for what's going on. Oh, I keep the After Tarot in so I can get... Whoa! Oh, man, I just about had them all drop. So let's get as many cards out here as I can right now. And I'm going to go through this with you guys right now. Oh, so I was getting this feeling in the pre-shuffle there. I gotta say here, especially in love and romance right now, whether you're with this, which I'm feeling like you're not actually physically with this person. You're dreaming about them, you're thinking about them. You might not even want to admit it right now that you're in this point. Oops, sorry guys. You're in this point where you are just you you haven't even admitted to yourself that this is the person you're thinking about. You're still in this point of denial. Alright, so let's take a look here. So over here we have the Knight of Pentacles followed by the Page of Swords and the Moon. So this is showing me that you're at a place where you are trying to keep your mind off of the goal. So the Knight of Pentacles forward for me would be moving, going towards that goal. Since it's in reversal, it's the shadow side. It's also the point of the journey where you know you should be journeying. Pardon me, I'm coughing. So you know you should be journeying and taking this journey, whether it be to this person, whether it be not thinking about this person. I think that's what it is. I think you're trying not to. You're blocking this journey right now. There's something that you haven't learned from it yet, or you're still healing from. However, this Page of Swords here is 100% watching. See, there it's watching Little Red Riding Hood. It's like the wolf watching. This is gonna be social media. This can be friends. This can be same people in the same environment, but it's also trying to shed some clarity on the situation. So I don't want to say, hold on, let me take a drink really quick. I don't want to say it in a bad way. I think this peacock is seeing you from the outside, not willing to step on the scene yet, but the accumulation of your minds are definitely thinking about each other. I mean, look at him watching. I mean, that's all I can see right now is him just watching. And, imagine the sword as the internet or whatever our modern day uses for communication. But she's not even holding anything. She's just trying to walk away from the situation. But it is going to shed some light onto something. So let's see what's coming up ahead. So this is on the peacock side as well, which, like I said, this is somebody watching you. It can be, and to me it feels like it's definitely a romantic partner, somebody that really wants something with you, but is aware that you're not ready or too busy to think about it. The next we have the Sun. So the Sun and the not so this is so good. This is so good. This is what I would call the sequence of lack of wanting to soul reflect. So you're having to do the hard work of the Sun. You're having to understand what the moon was shining on. The thing about this too is I think is hilarious is we got the moon and we got the Sun. The moon is upright, which I believe is under the peacock, and we got the Sun, which is you. And to me, it's not you. It's representing how you're feeling. You're feeling like you don't want to shed the light on it yet. You're putting it in reverse. You're just having the moon shine on the moon. But the moon and the Sun, in my personal, as my own opinion of readings, is either a twin flame situation or a divine counterpart of some sort. Something that you're going to have to keep learning lessons from. However, I do not believe that you guys have accepted that yet or even know that that's what each other is to each other. Or maybe you dated this person in the past and you have to see them occasionally or you see them on social media, but you're not really in their life. This person's watching you as well. And energy goes back and forth. So if I'm confusing you on one scenario versus another, just remember that I'm tapping into both, and it's a whirlwind. It's a whirlwind of this is that. So reverse it back and forth as needed. It's very much clear that there is a huge self-reflection, and you might not even be aware of this peacock yet. You might not even be thinking because you're buzzing around in a hurry to make some honey that you're not even thinking about this old or this past or this thing that could possibly be watching you because you're so busy. The peacock, on the other hand, is very aware of you. So this right here is, everything I just said, reflecting, working, indulging, and focusing only on one thing. You are tunnel-minded right now in order to get through what you're going through, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend. I know that healing is hard work to do, but indulging in and just completely engulfing yourself in work kind of makes it difficult to really sit with yourself and feel those awful feelings and deal with them and look at them as the trouble that they are and accept it and swallow it, because to have control is to make the mistakes and take full responsibility for every mistake. And honestly, there's a lot of things in our life that we cannot take full responsibility for, even if we wanted them to happen. They are not for us to choose. And I don't believe in fate and destiny happening. I believe we have a choice in everything. But I feel like there's a whole bunch of divine detours, divine, spontaneous, accidental, coincidental situations that come up that make us step back, detour, or yield completely. And those are above and beyond. That is divine intervention. So at this point, I feel like your walls, and you're completely guarded. But you have the Ace of Swords here, which is telling me that there's going to be some breakthrough in communication. It's feeling to me that there's going to be maybe a slightly unguarded conversation. Even though you're the B, it feels like you're coming into a place where you're just so engulfed in what you're doing. To have a casual conversation with this person is not even a big deal in your mind. Not even something that you're thinking about. And then we have the Six of Swords, which is rocky water to smooth water. Putting the potential, the idea of a potential in your mind and really playing this out. I don't know what's going to happen here. This to me could be having the 3D, but to me it seems like you might just be playing with the idea. The idea of that possibly when this conversation happens, you might think about it 3 days later or 4 days later. This person, to me, this all seems like a person. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single, there feels like there's something looming on you. You don't have enough time in the day. You're not even trying to dig deep. The Queen of Cups reversed as your first card out, it's a huge indicator that you're not ready to deal with it yet. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. And to me, I want to tell you right now, this person could be a fire, but we've got a lot of water on this. We also have a little bit of air. So this person very much could be a Libra, could be a Pisces, a Leo, like I said, on the water signs, which is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I don't see very many Scorpio cards on here. I do see 2 or 3, but to me it's heavy air. Actually, take it as you will or leave it. It doesn't matter much. It's just, I hope I can resonate with something, but I do feel like you guys are very engulfed in what you're doing. I want to pull some other cards here to clarify, and I'm going to spread these out a little bit better so that we can clarify. So on clarifying, I really want to clarify to understand a few things really quick. So the first thing that I'm going to use the Spellcaster's deck. To clarify. And I'm going to clarify specifically on, let's do first and foremost the Queen of Cups. Why are you represented as the Queen of Cups for love, for Virgo? Why are you being represented as the Queen of Cups? What has you not wanting to feel your emotion or overly emotional? What came or how or why? Please just show me something about why. Whoa, hello. The Empress. The Empress could be a Libra. And the King of Pentacles. Again. So, again, this person showing up as, to you, we're nurturing. You are bitter from nurturing this King of Pentacles, staying in the 3D. You are the nurturing one. You feel like you put in a lot. And this could be a long time ago, too, because it's feeling like that. It's feeling like you're looking back at it. You're looking quite literally. The Empress, you're coming up there, is looking back at the Queen of Pentacles, being like, well, oh, sorry, let me see if I can focus this. So you're quite literally being like, well, I don't know. I think that I gave you my Empress duties. I gave you everything that I could. I tried everything, and you still wanted that pentacle. You still wanted that money. You still wanted that other life. You still can't decide what you want other than what you want in the 3D. So, but he's also coming up upright, but I feel like it's more of a shadow because she feels unjust. She is like, yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. I have too many directions from this little tiny, I don't know if you can see it up in the corner. There is like a compass looking thing, like the directions, I can find another way. So you feel crossed. And I want to tell you, as I was talking, I noticed the bottom of the deck, which was the Lovers. So this is somebody, honestly, that you are at a distance. I can feel the distance. But you do still see each other or think of each other, or, and I hate, it's clear that you don't want to say that or, feel that. Coming up is the B. And let's clarify on, so the Four of Swords is pretty basic. That's, you're feeling like you need to rest, like you need to rejuvenate based on that alone. Let's do the Two of Cups. Show me why the Two of Cups is here and for love and Virgo. Because there was, so this would be the card of choices, and so it's in reverse because there was another option available. There was, oh, sorry, hit that. Dear Lord. Either there was more, so to me, now that I got the Lovers out right below that, to me it feels like I don't know if you made mistakes. I don't know why this unionship didn't work. I don't know if you just looked at him and said, I don't know, it's just not working, or he looked at you, or, and he, she, it, there, they all can be replaced. But they looked at you and said, well, hey, I might be able to do better. Clearly with this in reverse, you weren't the only option. Well, you realized that your self-worth was more than that. However, this doesn't stop you two from coming back into unionship. This isn't unionship. I guess you're going to the, friendship. Any ship, I guess you would say. Any ship you guys are having to sail on, because this card is divine counterpart. To me, this card is soul contract. You have a contract. You decided this contract. You said, I have a lesson to learn, and you have a lesson to learn, and let's lesson to learn together. Because in order to do our quick way to get to the things that we need to get, we're going to have to either hurt each other, or we're going to have to, we're going to have to just deal. We're going to have to get through it, and, that probably won't bring us into union, but I have to learn how to do this in order to get to this, and you have to learn how to do this. Let's do it. Let's get to it. And that is why you're having to continue to deal with this person, because you probably already put this to bed. I do not want to see that person, that flamboyant, shake your feathers. I am over that act. I see through it. I don't want it. I am the bee. I am too busy to focus on the peacock. So let's tie that up and go on to the Knight of Pentacles, which to me is representing how you are being physically active. So you are just, you are at the point where you're like, I don't see it worth the journey to go on right now. I am focused on this. I can't even imagine going and traveling out of this. Let's clarify on the Knight of Pentacles for love for Virgo. Okay. So we got the Ten of Cups here. And we got the Page of Swords. So that's representing to me the nostalgia of cutting through the truth from the past. So when you guys had that thing that you wanted, when it was so good, there was some truth that was not shared because of the page of swords showing up here is feeling like you need to hold the sword now in order to get the truth out of what happened and why it happened. And the funny thing is we have Page of Swords and Page of Swords, which is double confirmation coming right up. So let's clarify on that Page of Swords now. Why is this Page of Swords here? What are you feeling like needs to be? The sun. Oh my gosh, the sun, the moon, the sun. Wow. Holy cow. You guys really got to figure out. So there's going to be light shed on the truth, or maybe not even the truth, but there's going to be some light shed on things that you needed to hear, maybe to continue. Let's clarify. Please show me why the sun is here for the Page of Swords regarding love for Virgo. We have the Eight of Swords. So like I said, you want to release this. You want to take the blindfold off for the things that you were put in a position to believe, even though they weren't the truth. You want to drop these burdens. You want the light to shine on these truths right now. And I don't blame you. You got the moon there. You're ready for the clarity to come out. And let's clarify on that moon here. Show me what the moon's regarding. Oh. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Under the moon, next to the sun, between the other sun, which is over here, we have the, oh, and this didn't come out in reverse either. This came out in front facing. So we have the Four of Wands, which is in this case, it feels like a position to where you both were in the same place at the same time. And then we have my counterpart card, my past life, twin flame card. This is the Six of Cups. This is also, pardon me. This is also Cancer. No, did I say Cancer? Pisces. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, actually, for right now. I'm feeling that heavily. And then we also have a Leo up here again. We got a Leo here. So these are some that I'm throwing out. Also, I want to tell you that I have all these for their specific, but as I look at them, I try to empty my cup. Literally, I could try to empty my cup and see what it's coming through because it changes every single time. And every deck you use different ones and different things come out. So, basically, you're going to be coming into a point where you're going to be learning the truth. When you're learning the truth, you're going to be dropping some burdens. You're going to be allowing the light to shine. You're going to be allowing another perspective to quite possibly come out to show you a different way, to show you something that you miscalculated or didn't see. But you're open to it because you feel something that you haven't felt in a long time. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful, and I allow you. But I'm super curious right now about a few of these. So let's take a deeper look at the sun over here, over yonder. So please, oh, regarding love. Oh, reversal of the Fool. So the Fool is going into a new beginning. The reversal of the Fool is being hesitant to walk off that cliff. It's getting on that walk to go to that mountain. You're about to step onto that mountain and you're hesitant to take that new beginning. The sun is in reverse right now too. So this is showing, so we can just put this card right here. So because of the past, you're actually, the Fool right now is actually looking at all of this turmoil and is like, yeah, I'm not really sure I want to watch. To me right now, it almost feels like this foot is coming backward to take, back reverse. I changed my mind. And the funny thing about it too is if this card is upside down, it's showing the moon right yonder. So, I mean, you got still some work to be showed upon. It hasn't been revealed yet. Some things that you're going to have to really get over real quick if you want this. If you don't want it, then just get rid of it. We'll see what else happens. If you do, if you don't, we'll find out real quick. Then you have the Nine of Cups. And this would be your wish fulfillment card, but it's almost to me feeling like, no, I don't want that wish fulfillment. I was thinking about it, and I don't want it. How funny. You have the reverse. So you literally do not want this. You're literally listening to me talking. I feel some of you are like, yep. You're listening to me say this. This is no, I don't want this. Whoever that person is that you've been thinking about in your head, this is the Pisces card. This is the, I believe this is Pisces. Pisces. How funny. We are having the Pisces full moon. And this card to me comes up as a few different things. A lot of readers come up as Gemini. There's some that I've seen Libra, Scorpio. To me, this is feeling more just water and the moon. So this could be Cancer and Pisces again. I mean, but you're like, no, that isn't what I want. That's not what I want. I'm okay with everything that B's doing, and I don't want to look at. But the thing about this is, it's just showing me that this is the way that it looks. But you also have some divination coming on in real quick. So the High Priestess is like, well, I live between the veil, and I'm seeing some things that you're missing. And it's for your best benefit if you continue this contract that y'all signed up for before you even know that you were humans. Again. or whatever you believe in, or before you even came back into this meeting again, this was something you already signed up for. And so this is how I've been thinking you're feeling. This is a card of Five of Pentacles. So this is soul poverty. So this card to me is like homeless but wealthy. So no, opposite of that. Pardon me. Homeless. So this could be the card of being homeless and wealthy if I got it in reverse. So you have no place to live, you got no food on the table, but you are still the happiest you've ever been. Could be with a soulmate, could be with unionship, but upward it's not a good card. It's saying that you are homeless and you are feeling the effects of not having everything that you need to have to be happy. You're not having that full belly, that nice bed. You are feeling the foundational parts of you fall. It's soul poverty. You're also next to that is the Empress in reverse, which means that it's on the inside that you're feeling this. This is completely on the inside. And you're also still like, no, that's not my wish. That's not what I want. But because you're not allowing yourself to accept that the fact that it could possibly be your wish is actually might be what you don't want, it's putting you in this state right now. And I want to clarify on the Five of Pentacles and what exactly is... Oh, dear. And I got a few cards out right now, so let me see if they're going to throw them back out at me again or how they're going to do it. Please show me Virgo love for Five of Pentacles and what it's representing. You are working, you have gained your soul poverty by working, overindulging and working, and not thinking about the feelings of this Three of Cups. Not feeling that extra weight, not even wanting to accept the fact that there is. You are focused on something else. You are not going to accept. You're not wanting. It's a self-reflection. This is mostly self-reflection. You're not accepting of it. You're not accepting the detour. You are fixed. You are a fixed thing. Like a castrated goat. You just can't even get out of your fixed. You don't want it. You don't want it at all. I don't want to look at it. Five of Wands. I don't want to accept it. I am missing a sense, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm good. I'm okay not to go back into this. Even if I gain the truth from all this, I'm okay not to go back in. Which is telling me there's going to be like a whack. the detour. He wants you. You're just... No, I'm not feeling like you're wanting any part of it. No part of it. Alright, let's clarify on this Nine of Wands reverse. Let's clarify on the Nine of Wands reverse. Oh, I keep hitting that thing. Did I say Wands? Oh, wait, no, I was Wands. Oh, dear. How funny is that? Nine of Wands reverse got the Nine of Pentacles reversed again. So it's just the same thing. I'm just harping the same tune. You got the release of the Three of Wands, and you also have the Page of Wands ready to execute a new mission. Get over this. You got the Ace of Swords right ahead. You are just getting out of there. Getting up right now like you stole it. Like you're not about this at all. I'm curious. I'm so curious about why and how, and you're just not accepting. I'm curious about how this is going to change or why this is showing up so potently. You are just trying to focus on your time you're feeling, but I gotta tell you, your soul poverty here is because you're missing this piece here. You need to heal. It doesn't have any healing cards here because I don't even think you're at the point where you're ready to heal from it. You're like, I'm done. I'm just not going to think about it, so it's not going to be there. It won't be there. It doesn't need to be there. It's not there. Alright, please clarify on this Ace of Swords here. And show me what this Ace of Swords is here for. Clarify on it. What's happening here with this Ace of Swords. We got the Queen of Wands. So don't get so hung up on this. So, I'm gonna say it. Virgo. This is really funny to me. Okay, so if you take a look at this card, this is an Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords is coming to truth. Yeah, if you look even closer to it, this is a falconry card. And if you know anything about falconry, they have these hoods on their heads. And they hold a glove there. If you can see, there's an extension held onto this. This, to me, represents this other person, the peacock. Let's just call it the peacock, because I believe it is that person. But to me, they're being represented in this falcon right now. They are willing to come in with the blindfold on. They are coming in vulnerable, ready to be sorted, ready to be released, ready to be, I mean, just, they're sorry. I feel like they are sorry. And I feel like you over here, the ace of, the ace, no, that's not ace, the queen of wands, a fiery feeling. You are coming in here feeling like, okay, I'm ready to listen. You send me that falcon right here. Leave that hood on them. Let them fly into the wall a few times. Let me see them fall and get back up. Let me see them get that rabbit that they're heading for. Let me see them try to catch what they're released for. You know, let me see them execute this kill. And look at this woman's like, let's see it. She's a queen. She's sitting there like, I'm here for the truth and nothing but the truth. I want that. That's all I want. If you think you can do that, but the thing about this is, I'm wondering how you got from this position to this position real quick, because you were. I gotta say though, the sarcasm coming out of this card is just present. Like, I will sit. I got my elbow. I am relaxed. I am sitting with my staff. I am all about the good projects. I'm here, but very assertive, very much boss energy. So let's show what is the Ace of Swords going to come in and say. The Tower. The Tower is what they're going to say. They're going to say, well, this is why it happened. Is there anything else you want to tell us about the... Oh, I had a card fall out right away. I was juggling this and that and this and that, and this is why. Or this is how you're going to be feeling. I am not sure where to put this. I don't think I can hold another ball in the air. I don't think I want to. Let's clarify a little bit further on this swords. And why do we get this Two of Pentacles here? For the Nine of Swords. So this person's going to come in with the Ace of Swords to give you some truth to their Queen of Wands. Reporting to their Queen of Wands about how the Tower came up and totally destroyed. It look at all those arrows. Like, directly divine intervention. Something came in from the past and knocked this down. I had no part of this. I just got shocked by lightning. I did not. I feel terrible. I was put in a position, blah, 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 blah. Whatever the case, you know, they're going to tell you why their foundation fell and why you were affected. This is going to put you in a position where you feel like, well, I think I've got too many balls in the air already. But also accepting the fact that they just laid all their swords down and said, this is. So to me, it almost feels a little bit like you are going to juggle the thought because of the Tower. You're going to juggle the thought of, okay, well, maybe I can understand that. Maybe I can get a feel for that. Maybe I understand, like, that makes a little bit more sense than what I was thinking. And then we've got, you know, you're going to reason it out in the sense that you're going to think, well, if they're sincere, then maybe I can try to think about it. Let me sit with it. Let me sit with it. Then we've got the Six of Swords. So this is a lot of air energy we got out here, guys. And this is going from rocky waters to hard, and, you know, almost impossible, deathly waters to smooth. So this could be in communication. This could be in passing. This could be in reaching out to each other more. This could be in just gapping that bridge to the other one. Just a gap together and being able to walk. And let's see what it's here for. Please show us what the Five of Swords is for. For the King of Cups. In reverse. Please show me why the King of Cups is here in reverse for Five of Swords. Whoa! For the Nine of Cups. To change your perspective. To change. So when this bridge is gapped, it eventually leads to the death of the situation. Ultimately, you are going... You have a choice in this. This can be the... So you could take this two ways. You could take this two ways. There is still the moon present. This is a Scorpio card, 100%. You've got here Scorpio, you've got here Pisces, and you've got here Scorpio. Oh, and this is also a Scorpio card. I mean, not Scorpio. Sorry, not Scorpio. This is, pardon me. Take that back. These are all water signs. This is an air. So this is, it seems very water present. Could also be Aquarius. I'm getting a lot of Aquarius feeling right now talking about it. But the death to the situation could be that you choose to let it die. Just, you know, I got better. And you could go through the cycle again. Or you could choose to let the hardship die. To try again. So this next card here, we're going to find out what these two last cards are. We're going to find out what the Ten of Pentacles is. What is that? What is that, and why is it there? Show me what the Ten of Pentacles is. You got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, we got the Falcon back again. The Six of Wands is coming to your senses. In reverse, it can be ignoring your senses. We also got the Four of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So this is just telling us that you're still in the midst of this. You're either going to, you're not going to. Please, let's find out what this this Five of Cups is. Please show me about this Five of Cups. Still saying the same thing. You got a message coming in real quick regarding... So depending on whatever your choice is, this Ten of Pentacles can turn into your Ten of Pentacles with this person. You can Five of Pentacles release, letting go of this person by either building with this person again or officially letting it go. Regardless of what you choose, there is a message that comes in quick. When you get this, oh boy. All of my cards just fell. Weird. When you get this message, it will determine if the Ten of Pentacles are either going to be right now with that person, or you are going to continue to have to struggle alone. The choice is ultimately yours. We can find out what happens right now if you decide to allow. So let's just ask. So let's say that you let the death of the situation continue to allow you and be and peacock allow you to be. I didn't mean to say that. So the Four of Cups. So that would be what happened. Whoa. So based on what I'm seeing here, is that you do grow. You do grow if you do decide. You grow. It looks hard, but you grow. You can go into the depths of all that, but I'll just say you will grow. You would ultimately grow by choosing to, go back to or go back to. Sorry, I'm shuffling cards. You'll grow if you choose to go back. It will be hard. It will be just the same lessons you keep learning. And let's see if you don't. Let's see the death of it. Let's say the death is death. You let it go. You let it go. Let's see what that happens then. Whoa! So the death, there'll be, I mean, it looks like, you're going to have somebody else swoop in, and you're going to be learning the same lesson, whether it be with this person or not. Beware of the next few people that come into your life, whether this is a person that you're with right now, or whether this is, you might be with this person right now, which is why you're not going for the situation. I'm actually feeling like that strongly. So we got here the Knight of, you might be with right now, currently with somebody, and be thinking about somebody else, because this just showed up at the end here. For the Knight of Wands, this is a fire card. The Two of Cups here is the Cancer card. The Ace of Wands here is all fire, fire, fire. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Then we got the Magician here in reverse, a manipulator, heavy fire, all of this. So you might be with somebody that's fire, or you might be seeing somebody after, but nonetheless, you're going to be learning a hard lesson from there. So be, either go through it the hard way and the right way, and the right way is what you're avoiding. The right way is going to teach you the quickest result to avoid a very slow healing process. And I don't think this peacock's going to go anywhere, truthfully. I feel like they're going to be here in the background watching you, waiting. Not to sound creepy. It's stalking you. No, it's not. I don't like those words. But nonetheless, it's more of a now I look at it, it's more of a patiently waiting. And let's do, alright, there's a beetle. Let's do what is going to, I don't want to do one of these. I was going to, but I feel like I shouldn't at the moment. So let me do a Spirit Animal by Colette Baron advice card and see what you should think about right now in the situation. A lot of this feels like you avoiding something that's ultimately inevitable. And good luck with that, because that's always very difficult. But let's see here what the advice is. They show me advice for Virgo. Flamingo. Embrace the in-betweens. Embrace the in-betweens, and that breaks down to an 8, so it's, that would make sense, and that's a 10. The abundance of the abundant universe will provide. So don't you be feeling to yourself like, you got the flamingo here and the buffalo. Don't be feeling like you aren't being guided, even though it seems super confusing right now. It's clear that everything's really confusing. Please show me if there's any other guidance that you want to give to Virgo. And Virgos, dude, I feel for you. Like, there's some serious, like, no energy going on, but, like, the universe is like, well, I'm gonna try to twist some things, because y'all signed up for this before you even knew what a signing up meant. So let's see if they have anything to help you get through this confusing time. And I do feel like this isn't going to be forever. I do feel like this is mostly, I would say the end of Virgo season. This is going to start to change. So we have learned from the past. Okay, so they're teaching you, and to me this doesn't seem like it's saying learn from the past by not do this. It means learn from the past by showing wisdom and grace and elegance on this new situation. By don't immediately be judgmental. Don't immediately say, no, I don't want this. Learn from the past by changing your way of approaching. By the triggers, changing yourself by learning from the past. And the next one is, this and that are true. And that breaks down to a 2 and a 5 to an 8. So, and is there anything, whoa, they just want to throw, what about these cards? Bring your ideas to life. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush into anything, Virgo. Do not rush into anything. Take things very lightly right now. Be slow. Don't be rushed in. Be your Queen of Swords and take it with grace. Don't be overwhelmed. Know that this is bigger than you and I. This is bigger than they and you, Virgo. They're gonna be coming in and testing you. Peacock's got its eye on you. But the universe wants you to know, for as long as you wish to keep them in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them as opposed to changing them will wildly improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you're pretty much stuck with me. Oh wow, I love you, the universe. And this is one of my these are one of my my decks. It's not as if you need anyone. So, remember, it's not as if you need them. It's as if it's making you feel a certain way. And good luck, friends. And I hope you get to come see the next videos. This was fun, and it's sometimes taxing because y'all have difficult lives. But I'm going to do it for as long as I enjoy it. So I hope you get something out of it. And if you don't, then shoot. I hope I learned something out of it. All right, thanks for watching.